Hey everybody, so this is the Paladin Tell Me When profile. Just like the Shaman and the Mage one, it tells you the important information you need in the center of your screen. I know there's an add-on called CR Red, but this one is customized a little bit more just to be clean, and it also gives you the ability to move icons around and put them more anywhere on the screen in any order you'd like. It tracks other things as well. I set it up to track the racial because for a Ret Paladin who also is a Blood Elf, we use our Arcane Torrent as a generator as well as a silence, but it'll also track every man for himself and Stone Form and every other Paladin ability for every race, so it'll just change dynamically. Now, just like before, all the icons are set up in the center. It'll also track Holy Power for you. All the information is right there. There is one thing I want to show off because this was requested, and that is how to create a bar, like the Avenging Wrath one just on the bottom there. How you do it is you go to Add New Group, you select Bar, and there it is. It's right in the center of the screen. Now you can go ahead and customize how many rows it has. You can increase it or decrease it. You can increase the number of columns if that's your thing. Personally, I like keeping it at 1 so I can customize each bar individually, and it also helps with sorting. What the bar does is it allows you to track important information from cooldowns to buffs and all that, but not without the necessary need to, or without the need to have an icon. So we're going to go ahead and set this one to check Seraphim, and once we type in Seraphim, we can just go ahead and press enter, and there it is. The icon is on the left, which you can reverse if you go into the settings. It'll also say the name and the time remaining. Now, if we go into combat here and buff up Seraphim, you'll see it appear on the right, and the bar will drain as the Seraphim timer presses on. And it'll start off as red, and it'll go to orange and yellow, and then finally finish off at green. That is how the bar is set up on its own without any tinkering. Now, if you don't want the icon to appear, you can go ahead and just set the custom texture to none. That'll cause it to disappear, but the icon handle will still be there so you can move it around. The other thing you can do is you can reverse the direction of the bar, change it to fill up bar instead of drain it out. You can also change the colors. You can set it to blue, you can set the halfway mark to green, you can set the starting color to say white, or close to white, and that's how it'll work now. So when we put up the buff, you'll see it start off at white, it'll work its way all the way up to green, and then finally off to blue. Personally, I like keeping the colors of the bar more class-oriented, so they would be, for Paladin, I keep them more pink. For a Mage, I kept them more bluish. For Shaman, they're more dark blue. But it's all you need right there. A couple other things you can do with the bar if you want to. Yes, you can track player buffs, but you can also check debuffs. Not on yourself, you can check on targets. You can check on other people in the raid by clicking debuff, and then you can change the player. But more importantly, you can check resources by clicking Resource Display. By default, it'll check your primary resource, but for me, that would be mana. But you don't have to do that. It can be Rage, it can be Health, it can be Holy Power, it can be any resource that exists in the game. It'll track it and show you the numeric amount as well as a percentage, and it's customizable. You can make it larger, make it wider, make it anything you need. You can change the text. You can also change it if you want to into a vertical bar. But yeah, that's just something I wanted to show off real quick because a few people were asking me how I do that. But there you go. So this is the Paladin Tell Me When profile. I will also link one that I made for Legion Beta. So if you have Legion Beta, go ahead and you can download that one as well, and the appropriate Tell Me When profile, which I'll also link in the section below. Just let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions for improvements, let me know, and I hope you guys find this useful. Catch you later.